We're going to talk about a couple things today. RV etiquette, RV lifestyle. And what I mean by that is just things that you do that helps the other campers that come behind you. Or things that maybe you already do you're already present in a park. If you do these things, it's going to help you along. So we're going to talk about this briefly today. Stay tuned. This is our new. There is a such thing as camping etiquette. It's no different than etiquette you would have at your home. It's no different than what you have in your life. It's called camping etiquette. Etiquette is something that a lot of people don't have, believe it or not. You can pull up to a site they don't have, it's not cleaned up. The grill is just demolished. There's all kinds of coal and old ashes in it and tree limbs and everything else. The site, people try to keep up with it, maybe not keep up and pick up the trash. It happens. It happens. It's camping etiquette. It helps the park out. And because if you don't do that, they'll add fees on top of things because people don't really take care of things. You know, one time I had a friend that pulled into a RV park, and as he's backing his fifth wheel up, he hit a grill that was in concrete. And he didn't know, he didn't see it. His spotter was not spotting correctly. She was talking on the phone, his wife. And when he was backing up, I just happened to come out and I saw him backing up and I said, whoa, whoa, but it was too late. You know, when you go, whoa, whoa, he ain't listening to me. He's listening to his wife. So anyway, he bends it, takes over, he bends it, pops it out of the ground and does damage to his RV. His back bumper just really kind of ruined it. So camping etiquette is something that the person that was there before, there was all kinds of debris and trash in it and cups and just stuff. Like garbage. They took the garbage out of the RV. And I said, what is all this? He said it was left in there, I guess. So there's camping etiquette. And I've been to spots that they weren't, because people, they turn these spots a lot of times, you know. So you pull out and other guy's coming that day. And either they don't have time to clean it up, or they didn't see it, or they mistook it. Something camping etiquette that you have to do is just clean up after yourself. Make sure that you clean everything around. The grass is cut before you leave. Just simple etiquette, because you're responsible for the grass. A lot of times, a lot of parks, you're responsible for the grass that's right there in your area. You're locked. If you don't have a thing to cut, you can just go buy a weed eater at Walmart, someplace for $50 and get an electric weed eater and cut it. And it's really simple. They're small and they're compact. They're easy to put back together and really easy. You can do that. But camping etiquette, another thing that people don't realize is when they build a bonfire and cleaning up after themselves on a bonfire. Some parks allow bonfires and at your campsite, and that's fine. Some don't, depending on what state you're in, but some do, and having camping etiquette. For me, I always left a little something extra for the next person, so maybe they didn't have to buy any wood, depending on how long they were going to do it. I would always buy a little extra wood because I didn't know how long I was going to be camping there. But I like having a bonfire and a camping because it just gives me a sense of peace and relief. Just watching the fire outside, maybe a little chilly out there with a jacket on. I really enjoy myself having a cup of coffee. And that was something I really enjoyed more than anything else, and just enjoy life that way. And that's what I like. You can do the same at home, but going to a different place sometimes, it really kind of, you appreciate things a little bit more, you know, and appreciate life and what it's about. For me, it just made me feel that. And I want to show that to the girls when we come to USA. But camping etiquette is something that it's no different than in house. You know, you pick up a cup, you leave it on the table. Do you leave it there? No, you pick it up and you wash it and put it up in the sink. And this, you know, it's like kids, for an example. When you leave for the day, there's all kinds of toys and everything else. Sometimes people just leave that out. But there's simple things, camping etiquette, that really will help you out. A lot of times when you wash your RV, you have to have scheduled days to wash. You can't just wash your RV, and you have to pay a fee to use their water. And a lot of times give you a cone or some kind of sticker to stick on your window, or a magnetic thing says, I'm going to wash my RV today, or somebody's going to come and wash your RV today. So there's etiquette in one of those situations. Sometimes it's better to let your neighbor know, I'm going to be washing today. And a lot of times they'll say, well, can I do mine? Can I do mine? Can I do mine? Before you know it, the guy's solid up and down the strand there. But a lot of times too, and that's what the guys do. There's a lot of guys make a living by washing RVs. I've always personally washed my RV personally, but I have had the guy come wash it. And it was a friend of mine that started the business, and as helping him out, you would do that, and then tell the neighbor, hey, you want your RV washed, go to the office, and you pay the whatever it was. I think it was $5. And then you paid the guy to wash it, whatever that was. I think it was $20, $25. It was really cheap, because he was really cheap. I said, you're almost too cheap, because it takes more than 1 hour to do it, But long story short, I just wanted to say that camping etiquette is something that you really need to think about, and always take care of your campsite around, your just things in general, your chairs and things like that. If you're going to be gone a period of time, because a windstorm comes up, blows your chairs to some other guy's house, you don't want that to happen. So I want to talk about that briefly today, and I want to thank everybody for always coming on my channel and spending their valuable time with me here on RV Travel and Living. God bless everybody, and I'll see you guys next time.